Something that surprises a lot of guests I see coming through Old Salem is that back in the 18th and 19th centuries, the Moravians were not only drinking alcohols, but they were actually producing them as well. The church had a business with a brewery and distillery just a couple blocks north of here in town, where they were producing things like ciders, beers, wines, and they were even distilling whiskey and brandy. Now, a lot of alcohol during this time period was being used in cooking, medicine, and food preservation, but you can also just simply drink them as well, and many of them were sold here at the tavern bar. And the prices you can see are listed here beside the bar, with the prices all set by the county during this time period. Now, taverns during this time period served as hotels, restaurants, and bars, and sometimes they had what was called a public room, or a pub for short. And that's the purpose of what this room was, where gentlemen would travel and gather here together in order to share news of the road. Now, men traveling here actually found in the 1780s it was actually cheaper to purchase their alcohols from in town itself at the distillery. You see, taverns during this time period were regulated by the county for their pricing, but distilleries weren't under the same regulations. So we have accounts from the 1780s where there were gentlemen who were going into town, purchasing alcohol at the distillery, and after a bit of carousing, made their way back to the tavern in a disorderly fashion. By 1786, the church has realized that this is a problem with these men wandering through town and has decided to set the distillery's prices to match the tavern to cut this down.